your immune system, by the way. So before we start, make sure to subscribe and like to our channel. Oh yeah, and our channel is Saha Hasmaru TV.
It's Saha Smaru.
Yeah, Saha Hasmaru TV. So, let's start. So here's the intro part where you don't learn anything, okay? And every living being has to fight off other living beings that want to feast on them. So as multicellular life began to form, it came up with ways to defend itself.
Man, what are multi-step?
Cellular.
Yeah, what is that?
Like, they're like us. Like animals and us.
Okay.
Us. So the complement and the most important defenses of our body is largely unknown. You probably guessed it, the complement system. Anyway, we are talking about the complement system. So the complement system evolved 30,000 years ago, and it's an army of 30 different proteins. And they work together in an elegant dance to stop intruders. And yet, and they're guided not by only, but they're only guided by chemistry. Though they're the most effective weapons we have against intruders. But it can also be really dangerous. Imagine having millions, trillions, gazillions of bombs in your blood that can go off at any moment. So our cells also have numerous mechanisms that protect them from the complement system, accidentally attacking our own cells. So, let's imagine you cut yourself and a bunch of bacteria enter your wound. Our complement attack starts with C3. But first, C3 has to become activated. Because first it does nothing. Floating around doing nothing, but it has to get activated. So let's just say it gets activated randomly through other proteins that bind with bacteria and viruses, or through antibodies. So all you need to know is that C3 it breaks up into two parts, C3A and C3B. So through C3B, it looks for a bacterium. That's one bacteria, by the way. Okay, so like it has a fraction of a second to find a target. It will also be neutralized by water molecules. But if it finds one, it anchors itself onto it and it won't go. Then it changes its shape, so another protein can connect to it, and I don't know what that protein is called. So then another protein just swipes at the top part of that protein which connected to C3b, and then another protein just hitches in the middle, and that's not C3a. Okay, I forgot. I don't know the name of that protein too. So that one. So then and it turns into a C. Then and it turns into a recruiting platform known as C3 Convertus. That is the expert at activating more C3 proteins. And remember the other part of it, the C3A protein. And that's like a distress beacon. They strain for attention, and then immune cells see them and awaken from their slumber. And the more alarm proteins they encounter, and the alarm proteins are obviously C3EA, the more aggressive they get. So far. Oh yeah, I forgot something. Then the complement system will guide the immune cells to the place where they're needed the most. So far, the complement system has slowed down intruders, or then called for help. Now it's actively helping to kill the enemy. So the first, its immune cells to arrive to the battlefield are phagocytes. That means cells that swallow you whole, trap you in a tiny prison, and kill you with acids. But to swallow the enemy, they first have to grab it. But that's not easy because bacteria do not like to be grabbed, and they're sort of slippery. But now the complement and proteins that have attached to the bacterium act like a sort of glue. So immune cells can catch their victim more easily. And if you heard some footsteps, that was probably my sister running to the bathroom. And you remember the C3 convertus? And then another C3 connects to that will activate one of the proteins that will help to make a bigger structure, a membrane attack complex. So once it's made a little spear thing that comes from one of the proteins, and at the bottom just pokes a hole in a little hole in that doesn't let anything from the bacterium out. But piece by piece, these new proteins shaped like long spears anchor themselves deep in the bacterium until they create a hole in them that can't be fixed again. And that bacterium bleeds to death. The other bacteria are remained and destructed and they are taken care of by the arriving immune cells. The infection was nipped to the bud before it had the opportunity to become dangerous. So that's the end. And make sure to like and subscribe. If you like staying safe. So yeah. So bye bye.